What's going on there, guys? Entrepreneurs I8. Shit. What's up, guys? Entrepreneurs I here, aka Philip. So there's actually been a recent topic that's been brought upon me that I figured I'd discuss with you guys. It's kind of an important topic a little bit, actually. So it has to do with ego and impatience and the 1%, right? And I'll explain to you in just a second. But before I actually get into these little topics here, I just want to say briefly that you guys should definitely go check out outletsavings.net. Link is going to be in the description below. They got fantastic quality products, including watches. Actually, I got my watch from there, and also the shades as well. I got them from there. And a whole bunch more stuff. They're constantly updating their inventory, and you guys should go check them out for sure, because I mean the quality is just freaking immaculate. It's freaking amazing. The price too. The price is actually it's actually below retail, so it's very, very cheaper. So definitely go check them out. Link in the description below. And yeah. All right. So today's topic, I want to talk about. People have been telling me about, there's a lot of people that complain, right? And I have friends that do the same thing as well. They complain about not having money, and then they complain about, they're meeting their goals and they're not meeting their goals and stuff like that. And I'm still young. I have a lot to learn, but I've realized within my years of living, I realized that it's so simple to fix and correct your actions to become potentially the 1%, or potentially become famous, or to potentially do this, to do that. And I'm going to explain to you how and why it's so easy to do it. So yeah. So I had my friend Brad come up to me, right? Brad, he's a college student. He's in debt. I'm not in debt. I'm actually not even in college. But he's in debt, and he was talking to me, saying, I just don't get it. I don't get it, Philip. Well, why do I have to, why can't I afford things? You know what I mean? Why? I want a better future for my life. I want to be able to do things, passively without worrying how much money I have, and just doing things to the max level, but at the same time being very responsible with the money and stuff. But he has a hard time doing that. He impulse buys just like that. You know what I mean? If he sees something that he really, really likes, and he's got the money, whether if it's from a credit card or your credit or whatever it may be, or if he's got cash, I mean, he's just gonna instantly buy it, right? And so most purchases, I believe it's 75, maybe 85% of impulse purchases are due to the fact of insecurity, or I mean, it could be, right? It could be, but it's the fact of insecurity, or maybe they just really want it, or like I said before, insecurity, or which plays along with ego, that has a big factor on someone else's life. That's just trying to one up somebody else, which is, life shouldn't be like that. But the market for pretty much everything, cell phones, jewelry, cars, they gotta always one up. They always gotta get the newest version. For instance, like Apple. So my friend, I'm still for instance, I'm on the Galaxy S7, right? Well, my friend always has to have the latest iPhone, right? And I'm still on the S7, the 7th generation of the Samsung Galaxy, right? Actually, that's actually what I'm using right now to record my video. I'm actually going to be getting an actual camera, dedicated vlogging camera, really good quality. It's going to be an expensive camera, but it's definitely worth it, because I can't keep using this my phone. But this works for now. But yeah, no, people always want to be able to go ahead and be first, or they want to be have the latest. That costs you. That really does cost you. And what my friend was telling me, asking me, what should I do? I say budget and spend less, right? I've done this a lot, and it's helped me out tremendously. Personally, from personal experience, it's really helped me out. You know what I mean? It's really helped me out a lot, because if you budget, you know where your money's going, and then if you know where your money's going, then you're most likely to not spend a whole bunch of it on useless stuff. For instance, I'm a very humble, and humble pretty much means, if you don't know what it means, pretty much means that you just don't give a shit about what people think, because their life has nothing to do with yours. Because my friends are, for instance, one of my friends has a 2005 Chevy Silverado truck, right? Runs perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it besides a bald tire. He's got to replace that, and that's it, right? But it's out of style because it's 2019, right? And then my other friend, I'm just making a comparison here. My other friend, he has a leased BMW, right? And so not only he's making payments per month on that BMW alongside with the car insurance, but he's also, I believe, is getting interest, right? Interest rates, which can cost a lot. So he's got 3 payments for one vehicle that has 4 wheels. I mean, and he's probably 2 years older than my previous friend that has a Silverado. And my Silverado friend is just so humble, right? He just doesn't give a shit, because it's true. I mean, people have nothing to do with your life unless you allow it. Your mind is your worst enemy. You know what I mean? You battle it to yourself. I mean, it's all about perception in life. I believe where you want to go is very valid. For instance, I believe that anybody can become a multi-millionaire. I seriously do believe that. If they were smart with the money, invested in it, didn't give a shit of what people said or thought. Because in all reality, what does somebody else's BMW or Mercedes or Maserati or Lamborghini have to do with your life? It's completely out of it's not your life. It's somebody else's, and that's perfectly fine. But just leave it alone. Promote it. Actually, just say, "Wow, nice job." Actually, I was on my motorcycle the other day, right? My Enduro. I have an Enduro that I ride around sometimes, and I was actually in town. And I saw a guy in a Ferrari. He was an older guy. He's probably around 65 years old. He's definitely in his 60s. And we were at a stoplight, and I was like, dude, that's a nice car. That was awesome. It felt good to compliment someone else's achievements, whether if they inherited it or they actually worked really hard for it. Either way, it's still an amazing accomplishment. I mean, I would definitely want people to be proud of me, but that's not always the case in reality, because people get very, very jealous and insecure about other people's achievements and wins in life. Riches come with it, right? Riches come with it. I mean, money comes with it. The cars come with it. It's all add-ons. You know what I mean? If you truly do believe and love in what you're doing, whatever it is, videography, whatever, however you say it. Photography, videography, running a business where it's an online store, which is something I do, or landscaper, or construction worker, or video editor for a personal client, or you're a sole proprietor, or you're a corporation, or you're a car dealer, or you're a flipper, or retail arbitrager, meaning that you go to Macy's, JCPenney, yada yada yada. And when stuff's on sale, you buy it and then you flip it on eBay or whatever it may be. Whatever it may be, you gotta love it, Because if not, I mean, a lot of people say this, right? A lot of people say that I'd rather work a job that I love and get paid less for it because I love it. And I live by that, you know what I mean? Some people do take the pay over the whatchamacallit, over the liking of the job, but it's just not how you live life. But if you really think about it, it's really dark and deep. There's so much more I could talk about this, but I want to keep this video really short if I can. It's very dark and deep that it's always a competition, right? Why can't we just like relax, chill out, and just like, all right, it's all good. It's all good. I don't need to focus on that person. Let me focus on me. Because the more time you focus on somebody else, I mean, you probably already know this, the more time you focus on someone else, the less time you focus on yourself to improve yourself, to get up to their level. And you know what I mean? It's just, there's a lot to it, but I don't know. I mean, for instance, with business, you gotta be competitive, but you gotta also just like, it's a different type of competition. You're trying to build your business to be better than the other, while at the same time, you're not trying to flash your shit off, you know what I mean? You're not trying to get, I have not once ever bought Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or Supreme in my life, right? And I'm still happy. I'm really happy, I'm being truthful, because whenever I ask people, hey, how you doing? And they're saying, oh, good, and then I say, well, are you really good? And sometimes they say yeah, and sometimes they're honest, and they're like, no. So there's a lot of people that put fake faces on, you know what I mean? And just don't. I mean, what does it matter if someone says, ask you how you doing, and you say, not the best, but I'm hanging in there. It's perfectly fine. So what? I mean, who cares? But I don't know. But yeah, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully, you guys kind of enjoyed this little informational video, I guess. I don't know. But it's the truth. It really is the truth. I mean, I'll tell you my age right now. I'm only 20 years old. I still have a lot to learn. I probably will never know everything. I mean, it's impossible, but I'm just telling you from my experience and other people's experience. I mean, and there's one more prime example is, do you ever see Bill Gates, or did you ever see Steve Jobs when he was alive, or even Mark Zuckerberg or Warren Buffett? I mean, Warren Buffett and Bill Gates, yeah, okay, they're kind of older generation, so yeah. But Elon Musk or any of them, did you ever see them wear a Gucci belt or a Gucci hoodie or a Louis Vuitton backpack or whatever? You know what I mean? And they're perfectly fine. They're stressed, but they're perfectly happy too. And they're billionaires. So it's, I don't know. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to be making some more videos, informal videos, but I think the next video I'm going to do a vlog and do some shit, because, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? It's an informational video, but I figure why not today, and then we'll switch it up again. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.